I got to tell you, I was walking down through the streets of New York City today, down 57th Street, and I saw this woman. I tell you, talk about the confidence. She had a short leather skirt on. I know it was up to her esophagus. It came to here, and I could not believe it. I said, it's amazing. I mean, it's got to take a lot of confidence to be bold enough to wear next to nothing out on the streets, even of New York City. I mean, you wonder, what are people thinking? Well, we're going to find out today what motivates some people who think that they're a looker, but you might say they look more like a hooker. You know, at least that's what Leslie is saying about her own daughter. The two are constantly bickering over her daughter's style of dress.
Oh, Rolonda. Look at that. That's just natural. It's me. Don't put some clothes on your butt. Lord have mercy. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? It's no stretch marks, no stomach, no nothing. I'm just jealous. Her cheeks is hanging out of there.
Ask what an outfit. Welcome, Leslie. Leslie, listen, you are not the only mother. I understand, but not many have had to do what you had to do. I understand you even decked a lady who was cracking on your daughter in a grocery store.
Yep, we fought at a local Kroger's. Everybody was around. My daughter was on the phone booth. She had these white shorts on, which I have down here. A 6-month-old can wear them. Let me show you to them, Rolonda.
Okay.
These are Pampers. This is what Huggy. She had these shorts on, and the lady called her a nasty, stanky, so-and-so. And I said, who are you talking to? And a lot of people don't know that Hannah's my daughter. And I said, that's my daughter you're talking about. And she called me the B word. Hannah gets out of the car. We're fighting all over Kroger's. We way over here.
Literally fist fighting.
Fist fault. We fought. Black eyes and everything. Clothes torn off. Everything. It was horrible. Yeah, I fought.
Watch out, there's a problem in produce.
Yeah.
But I understand that you are constantly bickering over the way your daughter dresses.
Yes, she dressed just like a sleazy hooker. She doesn't wear anything. I mean, she's little and everything, but she doesn't wear anything. You'll see when she comes out here what she has on. And she wears it, like you said, with confidence. She just doesn't care.
Well, where do you think it comes from? She just wake up one day and start wearing Daisy Dukes cut up to here? I mean...
No, and she got it from me.
From you? You knew that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
No, stand up. This lady said she got it from the mother. She got it from the mother. Come on, stand up. You think that's where...
That's where she got it from, because look at her mother. You can see straight through.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute, Rolonda. Hold up. Let me say something. Can I say something on that note? When you were once young, would you show it too? Also, if you had the body, I mean, it could be tasteful. It doesn't have to be sleazy or anything like that. But if you got it, flaunt it. Why not?
How many people believe that? You disagree. Stand up.
You were sitting where I am sitting, you would change your mind.
Well, well, just don't look that close.
Let's see what Hannah wears. Hannah, come on out here. Let's see what you have on today. Well, there's some folks who like it up there. Look at the guys up there whooping and yelling up there. He said it works for him, and it works for you, Hannah, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me where, just out of curiosity, honey, where do you wear the outfit?
Where do I wear it?
Where do you wear it?
Parties, clubs,
Parks.
But would you just walk down the street in the daytime like that?
Yes. Don't try it. Wait a minute. Let me say something.
Why she want to be out here talking about people she had it on the other day?
Whose bustier is that?
That's mine.
Why she want to talk about people? Why she want to
Wait a minute. Notice how she grabs it, but she'll wear it to a club.
She'll wear it.
It's tasteful. It's not sleazy. Look at that.
I mean,
it's
what's wrong with it though?
I mean,
I have confidence. I feel good. I ain't got no problem with it. So, you know, if other people got problems, that's their problem. Thank you.
Who said that over there? What did you say, man?
It's good.
You think she looks good?
Yeah, she do.
Now, would you let your daughter go out and something like that?
but how can you stop a 21-year-old? How can you stop her? She's 21 years old.
But the thing is about it, people gonna wear blue jeans and big sweatshirts and they think, oh, they're like a boy. But let me wear something like this. I'm every name in the book.
My daughter is 21 years old now.
Come on, daughter, stand up.
Let her go outside looking like that. And mother needs a lesson too.
I don't need a lesson because I'm fine because I wear clothes just like you do. I work at a local radio station. I'm in prominent business, and I know how to dress. I dress like this because I
dress
want
that way
to.
now, and this is why your daughter's
she's
dressing
21.
that way.
You're not
I have no
doing what
babies. Have my own jobs.
That's the way that she pleases the dresses. I can't stop it. How can I stop it? What am I going to do? Take it and knock it off of her?
Wasn't about showing her taste.
Well, she has taste. We do have taste for
dress like
clothes.
this all the time.
We have taste for clothes. She works at a business, and she can't dress like that where she works at.
You say no way. You wouldn't let your. What do you think at 21?
I like wearing what I have on.
You look nice in your outfit.
She does look
if you
fine.
want to. Come on. What do you say? Stand up, please.
So what does she wear to the beach?
What do you wear to the beach if you wear that?
Bikinis. If you had it, you wear it too.
How did you meet your boyfriend?
I was walking down the street. He was riding in his car.
And he said, and I bet he was leaning out that window.
But I had some jeans and a half top, so. But yeah, he was leaning out the window pretty much.
And what was he saying to you?
Hey, and.
Hey. Aren't you the girl from the grocery store? No.
I think you heard about that.
But is he still, I mean, does he like the way you dress? When you go out on a date, does he like the way you?
He kind of disagrees. Other guys stare.
He doesn't like it.
No.
He didn't like it.
He picked out, we went shopping the other day, and he picked out this blue jean outfit. And it has it's kind of long.
It's too long for it. Actually, it's really short, but it's too long for her because if it's not up here, she don't want to wear it.
So you're not only bickering with your mom over what you wear, you're bickering with your boyfriend too.
Yes.
What's his name?
Joe.
Joe, come on out here. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Joe, the same thing you liked when you were leaning out that window is the thing that's giving you a headache today, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk about it when we come back. We're going to talk to Joe. And Joe, we're going to see what kind of clothes you would change your girlfriend into. We'll be right back in a minute. And Jeff here in the audience, boyfriend, girlfriend, Joe. This man knows what you're going through. What do you say?
Them shorts, them white shorts that she wear, those are like pants compared to the one she got. She got a white pair. It's like those, come up like little bikini thing. And she just.
You had a problem with the shirt she has on today.
Yeah, you see right through it. Her tattoos right here. You see right through it. You see her bra. You see everything.
Go, girl.
And so when he complains, what do you?
That's how he met me. He liked it all like woo woo. He liked the little cleavage, showing the little what. Now that me and him go, together like that, now he got.
He wants you to change.
I'm not gonna change.
Yeah.
He likes that.
We have
and
a
if
son.
I wasn't wearing that, he would be looking at somebody in the street that had the same thing on.
Oh yeah. So that's true though. If she stops, you might lose interest.
Exactly.
No, I mean, we can go out and wear that. She go out with her friends and stuff. She showed me the outfit she wear.
But what does it make you feel like as a man when you're walking down the street, your lady has something that men are looking at over there?
First off, I feel like I'm getting a fight every day. I'm walking, I'm like, man, I'm looking at guys like, what you looking at?
I'm looking at the same thing you were looking at, man. Joe, I understand you're going through the exact same thing as Jeff here.
Yeah.
So tell me when you walk down the street, are guys kind of leaning at their car the way you used to?
No, because he keeps her in the car. So he's not going to get
Tell us your story, Joe.
When I first met her, I was driving down the street. It was me and my buddy, and we sitting there walking. I saw her back was turned. She had some tight blue jeans.
They wasn't tight. They was
and a little half tank top shirt, and her stomach was showing and all that.
And what went through your mind when you saw her the first time?
I was like, dang. So I pulled up on her and all that, and I was like, I asked what her name was and all that. And she told me, and then I asked her, can I get her number? She got me her number, and then I called her, and then we started hooking up and stuff. And
then she kept wearing the same clothes and started getting attention from other guys. And when she does that, you're feeling like what?
Yeah, man, I ain't feel right though. I ain't wonder like if she started being my girl, and we be going to public places and all that.
Leslie, what are you laughing at over there?
Because he always constantly talking about he don't want to wear that. She's my girl now, and she can't wear that. But he only wants her to wear that for him. He doesn't want to wear it in public, and I can understand how he feels. Sometimes it gets on my nerves too.
But in this day and age, aren't you afraid walking around people raping crazy people out there?
No, because I conduct myself like a lady. I don't go out just because I dress like this. I don't act whorish or nothing like
How
that.
you gonna act? That guy can just come, a crazy lunatic
You
can
right,
come
you right,
and
you
just
right.
grab you up. And
But I
he
haven't
was
had that
nice.
happen yet.
What if this guy, your boyfriend,
That happens to clothes. I mean, it can happen.
You dress nice. It can happen.
He have a harder time.
He
have a harder time.
not
I could
necessarily.
fight him off. You're already half naked. All he
That don't make no
got to
sense.
do is hold his up and
Come on. Now let her get up.
What were you saying?
I just want to say I think you're both beautiful women and you look very nice. But before you had mentioned that you have very nice taste, and I just didn't understand how you have a pink dress on and red slippers.
Well, you can't see. Let me
have to do with these?
Come here for a second. You can't evidently those contacts that you got in your eyes must be messed up because, sweetheart, your color contrast is messed up, Miss Piggy. You know what I'm saying? They're messed up.
Now let's be nice. Hannah, do you ever have a problem with the way your mom dresses?
Sometimes I do because she's my mother, and I don't want people to look at her in the type of way that they look at me.
Yes, sir.
You got to cut her loose, because in about 15 years, she's going to look like that.
Let me ask you a question. How old are you? Let me ask you a question. How old are you? No, how old are you?
That's your mother.
That's your mother. Your mother probably looks like you.
Your mother go out like
Your
that
mother
either.
probably looks like you. So I wouldn't let my mom go out like that either.
Don't forget, Hannah is the one with the mom who decked the woman in the grocery store for talking about her daughter.
So you better watch your back,
Now, hopefully she changed though.
But let me ask you this, Hannah. Don't you? I mean, I would feel so embarrassed with people stop like I did to that lady on the street today. I just stopped with everybody else and watched her walk down the street. I would feel so embarrassed with everybody staring at me.
I get it.
Like I said,
let me say something.
go ahead.
I have confidence. I used to be afraid of what people might say and everything, but I mean, I feel good about myself. I look good. I feel confident. So what's the big deal? I mean,
I think at 21 years old, there are a lot of parents who look at you and say, oh, my 14-year-old, don't look at that girl. There are probably a lot of parents out there who fear that maybe the way Hannah dresses may influence their kids. In fact, coming up next, we're going to talk to a mom and dad who say that their 14-year-old daughter is already wearing skimpy clothes, too much makeup. It's just a whole new twist on back-to-school wear coming up next. Thank you.
All right. Well,
What's your comment?
I want. She said that her daughter's dress is sleazy, but then she just said if you got it, flaunt it. Isn't that a contradiction?
So what you're saying is she's getting mixed signals,
Right.
your daughter.
She's telling her daughter you have it, flaunt it, but yet don't. No, you just all right. You told my mother. You told my mother if she had it to flaunt it.
She wear it to
But okay, your daughter has it. Let her flaunt it.
I said her day when she was younger because I think
your
I look
daughter,
good
this
for
is her
my
day.
age.
She has it. She can flaunt it.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Because you're the one that's saying that she dresses sleazy.
Certain things, now this I don't like.
or something.
Certain things I don't like. This I do not like.
She said if you
I
got the
hate
shape, the figure, you
I'm
can
just saying
wear
if you have
certain
the figure,
things.
you can wear something.
Hey, Leslie.
Yes,
are you just a little bit jealous that you can't wear that anymore?
Because in all actuality, if I wanted to wear that, I would wear it. I would.
No,
I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of my daughter.
What is your biggest fear or your biggest concern about her dressing
something
that
might
way?
happen to her. I don't like her dressing like this. I really don't, Rolonda. And I'm just concerned. I'm just concerned. I want her to dress the way she dressed when she goes to work all the time.
But she's more
more
wear that all the time. I like to wear stuff like this. What's wrong with this? Look. Tell the truth now. You see people with little dresses on, stuff like that. What's wrong with it? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Jada Pinkett has a dress on just
Tupac's
like this.
video.
In Tupac's
Nobody
video.
said nothing about
Everybody
that.
likes it. Nobody said anything about it.
So what's the big deal? Because she's
But those things are influencing, especially our 14-year-olds. You can ask my next guest. They're very concerned parents who say they hate the way their 14-year-old daughter is starting to dress, but they feel helpless in changing their mind. I want you to meet Joyce and her husband Robert. You can't stop your 14-year-old daughter. I mean, how's she dressing?
She dresses real sleazy. You ain't gonna. You'll see her when she comes out.
It must, for a dad, it must.
14 years old, you should not be dressing like that. We're trying everything to get her stopped. She keeps running around with the wrong crowd.
How can she just get away with it, though, Joyce?
She's sneaking out of the house. I think it's her friend. Since she's been around with her, they sneak out of the house at 2 in the morning.
I've had the law bring her home at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You are kidding.
She's on probation.
What is your biggest concern? I mean, about watching your 14-year-old?
Going out and somebody grabbing her. And
next time law come and tell me to identify somebody.
Yeah.
That's my concern.
And she just doesn't want to hear it.
No.
Well, maybe she'll listen to us. I understand she brought her buddy with her.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal and Katie, come on out here. Let's see what you have on. Well, hello. Now, which is your daughter? Crystal here? Crystal, if I find it so hard to believe, you don't look 14. She doesn't look 14, Mom and Dad.
Shit.
What are y'all thinking? I hear a lot of rumbling around here. What are you thinking? Stand up for me.
This is unbelievable. This is no 14-year-old.
She's 14.
It's unbelievable.
This lady says it's unbelievable. I can't believe she's 14.
I'm talking.
Yeah, there's no words.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I don't think it matters what age you are. I don't think you should be wearing that in public to begin with.
Crystal and Katie, Mom and Dad coming down hard on you, aren't they? Mm-hmm. And what do you say in defense?
I don't think it's none of their business how I dress as long as I like it.
They say that they're really concerned that not everybody is going to have your best interest in heart. That some people are going to say you're advertising, come here and grab me, and they just might do it. Do you ever feel like, people are giving you the wrong kind of attention, where attention becomes a bit dangerous, maybe?
No.
Never. Katie, have you ever had to get somebody out of trouble?
How about the time the guy chased down and with the gun and tried to pull you in the car and you come after your dad? How about that time?
Well, the guy grabbed some guy. She come running home one night, and some guy grabbed her ass, and she come running home one minute, beat him up. And I go down, what can I do? She's asking for it, Well, I can protect her, but to an extent.
It must be hard, real tough for a dad to watch this.
Super hard.
What are you thinking as you watch her go out the door? You know she's sneaking out dressed like that.
Well, she don't do it anymore around us. She goes over Katie's house and dresses like this and runs the streets. We done took the clothes and throw them away, half of them. She got a pair that she wears to her house. And then they go out running the streets together.
What kind of influence do you think Katie is?
Huh?
Yeah, what kind? You think she's a? Hello, Dad. What kind of influence do you think?
Bad.
Bad influence.
Bad influence.
Katie, you're the bad influence.
I ain't no influence.
She's 14.
14 also. Can y'all believe these girls are 14 years old? Katie, they saying you the bad influence.
I ain't no bad influence. She dressed the way she wants
She's
to.
14 and she's pregnant.
14. Where are you going at 14? That's
where are you guys going at 14 till 3 o'clock in the morning?
Streets. Streets.
Walking around.
But do you really understand what your parents are saying though? Do you understand why they have so much concern?
Yeah.
Why do you feel you have to dress that way?
Because I like it. I like how I look.
Well, when we come back, we're going to find out why one sexy dressing girl's boyfriend is now her ex-boyfriend. Right after this.
The way we're dressed today is not sexy at all. We can be a lot better when we try. We've got a few catcalls and stuff, but nothing that we're not used to.
You hear everything from the parade of onlookers.
This guy just stopped us down the street and he got on his knees and said to her, "You're drop dead gorgeous."
Well, people have said to me that I dress provocatively. I do it on purpose sometimes. On occasion, my father doesn't like me walking out of the house with what I have on at times.
Did you enjoy that? If so, hit the like button so we'll get an idea of the types of topics you like. Also, be sure to hit the notification button and subscribe so that every time a new video is uploaded, you'll be the first to know.
Now, if you're going to be in the New York area and would like free tickets to Rolonda, well, please call us at 212-650-2060. We were talking about, well, where's everybody from? Because I think if we saw, like, Hannah walking through the streets of New York City, we'd probably look but say, oh, there's another young lady in the fishnet.
But Rolonda, everybody is so judgmental. If you just, like for example, she has on that turquoise color. I might not like that color. Like, what she has on. Be same thing what I have on. Everybody's just commenting because...
My problem is, Rolonda, I'm tired of fighting. That's the only reason why I wish she would stop dressing like it. I'm tired of arguing with people, you know, trying to take up. This is my daughter, and I love her.
Because people are going to stare. I mean, it's everyday life. You might walk past.
Especially in Indianapolis, I know they're staring.
But it's not even bad.
Who are you?
I'm Hannah's cousin.
Oh, come on, stand up.
Go
on, cuz, break it to us.
I mean, okay, we go out all the time.
And it's like so many people, there's just so many girls that just looking and staring, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll whisper or whatever.
They hate
I mean, it's just, she does look champy, but you know that's how she likes to dress. You know, I don't agree with it because you know, like she said, she got it. So whatever she wears, it's gonna be.
But does it make you feel uncomfortable when you're out and everybody's looking at her? And
it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable for me. It makes me feel uncomfortable for her because I get upset. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the way she dresses, you know.
Exactly. I argue with people.
But I don't like when she does. You know.
Nobody's saying she doesn't have a nice body.
But it's like some girls wear the stuff have stretch marks all over the place and all that kind of stuff, but they look nasty.
Like mom. Who said like mom? I don't have a stretch mark on my body, sweetheart. Not near one.
From the audience over here.
One, okay?
Yes. Just jump in. Jump in.
I'm a mother. Who said like mom? Stand up here, man.
She keeps talking.
Okay.
Here's a mother.
How do you know I don't have a stretch mark on my body?
There's no way he can answer you.
Oh, that's
Wait a minute, I'll be back.
You know what?
What do you want to say over here? What are you doing back here pulling your shirt up to this lady? Stand up.
And that's not a bulge.
All I said, she had the big like cellulite on the side. That's all.
But I mean,
you don't know what this is a stocking print. Honey,
come on, nah.
It's like, you have X-ray eyes.
Okay, I'll come over.
You know, that's just like if I talk about this thick piece of layer on your forehead, I'd be wrong with it.
Leslie, there's a mother over here who wanted to say something to you. Come on, let's get back to your comment. What do you want to say?
I'm a mother of two girls, 15 and 12. And I'm looking at you girls, and you are very pretty. And I just think at 14, what are you going to look like at 16? What are you going to be wearing at that age if you look this way at 14?
Maternity clothes.
But do you young ladies see how people will judge you? A lot of times what we wear, the way we conduct ourselves says a lot about who we are and how people are going to judge us, accept us. It will affect your life. I mean, whether you believe it or not, it will.
It hasn't bothered me.
First impression. You only make a first impression once.
I mean, you grown. They are 14 years old.
I know Katie's doing sex. I have no idea. My daughter does, but I hope the dad will. I don't think she is. I really don't.
I mean, you gotta be logical. You gotta be logical about the situation. When Hannah was 14 years old, I asked Hannah when she had a sex. I got her on the pill. She hadn't had a baby yet.
She said
she hadn't had a baby.
From the audience.
I'm just wondering if they feel so good and sexy about themselves and confident, then why do you all like have such posture that says otherwise?
What she say?
What?
Oh, she
Yeah, they're saying you're sitting kind of like this and closed up, especially Katie.
Got my legs crossed.
Probably because she's pregnant. That
Maybe so. We're going to come back and switch gears just a bit. Another boyfriend is real concerned. I mean, he got so concerned about his girlfriend dressing so trashy, he said, look, I got to dump you. I can't handle it. We'll talk to him when we get back. Would you dump a girl if she's dressed? Switch gears just a bit now. This time, like I said, it's a boyfriend's concern. Keno says he finally had to just leave his girlfriend because she would not take off those sexy clothes and start dressing like a decent woman. Is that what happened, Keno?
Yeah, for 3 years I tried to deal with it, but I couldn't no more.
You couldn't?
Yeah.
What would it make you feel like when you were going out in there?
Having all the guys looking at her, you know, couldn't deal with it.
Couldn't deal with it? Did you get into some hassles with guys because of it?
Yeah. But till you see when she comes out, you wouldn't be able to deal with that.
And so she's still dressing sexy.
Yeah.
Didn't change her ways. How sexy is she dressing that a guy would dump her on this? Let's get a look at this girlfriend of yours. Heather, come on out.
I want to know why it took him 3 years to get rid of her.
What?
I want to know if that's a man. Honestly, I want to know if that's a man. She got a very big Adam's apple.
It's none of your business.
Well, let's talk to Heather and find out.
Sit your crack ass down.
Keno really had a problem with your dressing.
Yes, but when he met me, I was like that. Okay. And
wait, before we continue, let's find out. Are you what do you call yourself?
What? I'm Heather.
You're Heather.
I am me.
Okay.
Excuse me, but if everyone took the time to look at people's interior instead of exterior and stopped worrying about the next person, maybe this world wouldn't be so messy. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her. Do you know
She said
her?
me. Heather. But let me ask you. Let me ask you this. How do you defend dressing so sexy like that?
What?
How do you defend dressing so sexy to a point where it causes?
I believe that whatever a woman's asset is, whether no matter how thin you are or how heavy you are, no matter how thin you are or heavy you are a beautiful person, and you should flaunt whatever asset you have. Excuse me, I'm not done.
I want to know if you wear contact lens.
No, I don't wear contacts.
Him.
No, he doesn't wear.
What's
wrong with your eyes?
Why do you say that? You think you're dressing too sexy?
Excuse me. He makes Rolonda.
Yes, Heather.
What?
Go on.
Excuse me, Rolonda. You think there's something wrong with those eyes? Well, those Sears Roebuck and Company clothes ain't doing it for you either.
What do you want to say?
Let's see Rolonda does it.
Wait, quiet down, y'all. We got to hear from the audience here. Yes, sir.
I think I have no problem.
Can we quiet down so we can hear? That's Heather.
Heather, I think what you said before is true. I think you're beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
I refrain.
I can't hear
Because you look
the way you look.
You look terrible.
beautiful. The way you dress, look at you. And you're pregnant too, just look at you.
But listen, but Heather, I think that's part of the concern that what we were saying to the young ladies here is that people do judge a lot of times from the outside. And if you really want people to look in the inside, then maybe you dress a little less.
I do for my work. I used to be a call girl.
Let's let her get it out. But what? But what, Heather? Come on, what? Excuse me. Wait. Excuse me.
Rolonda, she's not too far from the crime bill.
What?
She's not too far from the crime bill.
Not too
far. I wasn't finished. You interrupt too much, girl.
I think we'll get back to this, baby. Hey, listen.
Your hair was
if you have been watching this show for a while, can I have my show back? Quiet down, please.
All right, I'm more mad than you are, and more woman than you are.
These guests from our show entitled Is She Sexy or Sleazy? Take a look at this.
This dress was not made for her. This is something she wears when we go out. Look at this. No. She's too big. I don't even dress like that. She wears Daisy Dukes and tank top. She's just too big. And then she does this funky dance.
A dance?
Funky dance.
Since their last sleazy outfit. We'll be right back. It takes a lot of guts to get on the Rolonda show and do the butterfly dance in a little skimpy dress. But did you believe it? They spent the entire show that time arguing about whether or not Crystal here dressed too sleazy. Well, we thought we'd have you guys back. Just tell us, when you went back to Chicago after that marvelous display, what did they say back in Chi-Town? Not Chi-Town anymore.
Seeing as we come from a pretty religious background, they were not really happy with that.
I bet not. So what did you learn through all of that? Did you change your ways?
No, never. No, never.
You still think Crystal is dressed in sleazy?
Yes.
Let's stand up. What do you have on today? Is that sexy or sleazy?
It's for warm weather.
I think she looks nice. I think she looks nice. Oh, Joe. Right.
Is it sleazy?
No. Hey, thank you. All right. Stand up. What do you want to say? What's your comment? Come on, stand up, honey.
Ask her, could she do the funky chicken again?
She wasn't just. It was a butterfly. They want you to do the butterfly again. When she got home, her mother was not saying hallelujah. She said she's not going there again.
Far from it.
But let me ask you this. What can you, did anything change or did it affect your life? Just the conversation about how you dress and what impression that gives folks?
No.
Not at all.
I mean, nothing she could say could change my mind about the way I dress. I feel good about myself.
That's right. That's the same problem that I have nothing that I say can change your mind. I done did everything.
Okay, back here. I feel good about myself, and I feel like I should dress the way I want to dress, and I feel like it's a time and place for everything. Now, I wouldn't wear this to church, you know, but if I'm going out to the club,
I don't think so. Any questions?
Then I'm gonna wear what I want.
What do you think about the other girls here?
Okay, I'm gonna go on down the line.
Yeah. Start on up here.
Mama down there, she looks good.
Thank you.
She looks good. And her daughter looks good also.
Thank you.
The red is a little bright. But no, she looks good also. Now these two. Okay, these two. They look good if they were like 16 or 18 or older.
Yeah.
You 14? Where you wearing this to? You know?
Yeah.
These pajamas?
This lady said you're wearing it to trouble.
Nice. They could wear it. I mean, do you agree? The audience, I'm sure the audience agrees. They could wear it. No, if they were older, they.
I think the concern is right, Crystal. It's their age that has people. Right here from the audience. What do you say, sir?
I just got one thing to say. I'm not saying that any of y'all look horrible or nothing like that, but you only get one chance to make a first impression. And my first impression, you know, you look good and everything, but my first impression automatically is stripper. You understand what I'm saying?
That's
my first impression.
Meet them though, see what kind of person it is.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's still a first impression thing. And my first impression is just like me and anybody else on the street that would see you would think stripper.
You mean to tell me when you see
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
You mean to tell me when you see a sexy woman, you see stripper, or you see a woman dressed like that, they see sex.
There's a difference to being sexy and there's a difference to being a stripper. You understand what I'm saying? Like what you have on is sexy. What she has on is stripper. You understand what I'm saying?
What do you say, Robert?
Okay, now.
Look,
everybody keeps trying to grab her.
Who's agreeing?
She's not agreeing.
I didn't agree. Wait a minute. I can only hear one person at a time. I think Robert has the floor now. Robert?
They keep grabbing Crystal all the time. I keep telling her to quit dressing like that. She won't listen to a thing. She's on probation.
That's what I talked to her. I mean, she's only 14 years old. Come on.
She won't go to school.
My comment. She needs a whooping.
No, you can't do that.
She needs a whooping.
They both need a beating.
Jim Silver says you can't do that anymore.
From the audience.
Touch a kid.
From the audience.
You said they supposed to.
That's all you can do.
My mother told me don't dress like that. Well, if he said, we said, I don't care. I'm 22 years old, okay? If my mother, I would not even go around my mother dressed like that, okay? I have respect for myself and my mother. If she would tell me not dress like that, that's all.
Nikki, let's hear what this lady has to say. Yes.
First of all, I just want to say, this woman over here, she's 21 years old. She can do what she want to do. If that's
Wait a minute, we have two. Nikki, you want to come take the mic to the show? Okay, then have respect for the lady who's speaking up here. Yes,
sorry. She's 21 years old. She could wear what she wants to wear. I understand that. But these two, 14, 15, I don't know how old they are, but you know.
She's 14.
The parents are saying they can't do anything about it. When you read about her, if you get that phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to think of a million things you could have done.
That's what we keep telling her. That's what we keep telling her.
You can't just tell your daughter. You can't just tell your daughter. You have to take that action because she's 14 years old. She is still a minor. No, hun, you're still a minor. You're still living under their roof. And when something dangerous happens to you, you're going to call mom or dad.
They should respect what I like.
You're not grown. That has nothing to do with it.
You're not grown, sweetheart. What do you mean? She waited till she was 18.
You know something?
She waited till she was 18.
I wonder, ladies, I wonder how hard we have fought in the courts and the rest to get it thrown out that when when somebody is accused of rape and they say, well, she was dressing like that, she deserved it. We fought to get that off.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
If somebody raped
Let's continue this conversation right after this because we've come a long way and they wonder. We'll be right back.
And y'all don't forget to sign up for my free webinars on the joys of voice acting. We have such a great time. You can ask your burning questions. You can meet fellow voice actors live. And of course, I'll be gabbing with some of my VO Pro friends who drop all kinds of wonderful information that will help you get into the game or level up the game you already have. So hang in there, keep it going.
Says you'd let your friend know if they were dressing too sleazy, right? That's right, the lady says up there. What about that old thing? Because we fought so hard to say you can't say that because of the way a lady dresses, that was a reason for an attack on her. Yes. But it does make some of us wonder when they look that you could get yourself in trouble, especially young girls like Crystal here. So Crystal? Crystal says, I don't know what the big deal is. I really don't. Do you understand?
14-year-old in the world thinks she's invulnerable.
Yeah.
Well, the big deal is she probably thinks it can't happen to me, but you have to realize it is some sickos out there.
Yeah.
Even though there is no excuse for rape, you could run down the street naked talking about rape me. You just not supposed to.
Just like that don't mean somebody.
It's not an invitation.
Rape you or nothing like that, though.
Right.
Let me bring in Mary Duffy now. Come on and join us. Mary is a fashion and beauty expert, and you say what as you look at this? Is this fashion and beauty?
No, I think it's exhibitionism, and I think that what I'm concerned with here is that I don't think any of you are projecting a real image of yourselves. I mean, these two ladies are lovely. They're just charming, great sense of humor, wonderful personality, but you're overdone. You look like you have a compulsion for us to see what you look like in your underwear in public. This one,
look at her. Look at her. You showing a little cleavage.
I am. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, so it's
I'm
all right,
50 years old.
Okay,
I'm grown up.
but I'm grown up too. I'm grown up also. She's grown also. I'm very grown.
This one over here, first of all, she thinks she looks good. I'd say exercise that midriff if you're going to wear that, because it doesn't look good. It looks terrible.
But look
this
at
one,
you.
if you're going to wear something to show the breasts,
You're
it would help
fat,
to have
you're showing
some.
the breasts, and your shirt's too tight.
And pregnant at 14, you're proud of that? It's terrible. As for this lady, here's here's a lovely religious woman who is projecting a message that's not correct for her. It looks like a sausage casing. It's too false advertising.
And she's a fashionista. And you say what? I have something to say about Little Miss Fashion. Wouldn't nobody on this stage wear that you got on?
That
looks horrible.
I think she looks nice. Well, that's your whole point of the show. That's the point of the show.
My point is, she had her turn. Now let me read her real quick.
Go ahead, baby.
I can look like a sausage or whatever the hell you say I look like, okay? But let me tell you one thing. This is how I dress, and that's how you dress. You would probably never put this on, and you better believe I would never put that on.
The point is, you're not giving off a message of the girl you're saying you are.
Okay, I didn't say I was any type of girl, but I said
you said you came from a religious background.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I said it's a time and place for everything, and I said I would not wear this for church. Now you're not supposed to make people lose their religion, and I'm finna try to gain mine right back. But see, what I'm saying is it's wrong. Are you God's gift to fashion or God's gift to anybody? I don't think so. Simply because you don't have any right to come out here. It's fine to say, well, she shouldn't wear this and she shouldn't wear that. She shouldn't. But you don't have to insult. You went about it the wrong way. And the wrong way. You're supposed to be some intelligent woman or whatever.
Nothing anybody's saying to you rationally is getting through to you.
She has her opinion. I'm a set woman. I'm set in my way until I feel like putting on sleeves and covering this up.
You don't have to put on sleeves and cover it up. Just have it fit.
Then I will. This fits fine.
Let's see what this lady here has to say.
What I wanted to say was that fine, they want to wear what they want to wear, but the expert, she was just giving her opinion. You could have did it a little bit more tactful.
Thank you, and that's my whole point.
She was just trying to express her opinion because she's supposed to be a professional. You went to school.
Well, I think supposed to be a professional. A professional would not go about it that way.
Does anybody here think the girls have a lot of nerve saying, "How dare you judge my outfit"? Anybody think that's
okay? Does anybody not think that? Does anybody agree that they don't look good?
Well, get out the applause meter. We'll be right back in a minute. We'll be right back. You have a question? What is it?
things that are nice and tight, short skirts and stuff. I love short skirts. How sexy is a stomach?
Sexy is about honesty. It's about not having fear. There's nothing better than like a woman who's feels good about herself and like isn't afraid to be sexy. That is sexy.
You know, we are a judgmental society. I mean, you gotta say it, aren't we? I mean, and that old thing, if you can't judge a book by its cover, but we do anyway, a lot of us. And I think one of our concerns is that we were lucky to have an hour to get to meet you and get to know you, and we do think you're all lovely people. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that you stunt your own growth sometimes when you not judge the book by its cover or its lack of it can cause a lot of judgment. So that's all we're saying. I guess that, like the man said, you only get the first chance one time at a first impression. Thank you so much for spending this hour with us.
I got something to say.
Go what?
She talks about me always dressing. She has a leather pair of shorts with hearts in the butt that's laced and they show your butt cheek.
But she's grown now, so you are a child.
Yeah, you only 14.
We're going to keep talking. We'll see you next time.